the only Azerbaijan fighter, so they'll probably be doing him versus someone at lightweight on the Baku card in June. I'll catch the VOD tomorrow. No problem, dude. Thank you for the 13 months. Look at them 5. Thank you for the $5. Chael video worries me. The way he's describing it doesn't sound like the usual Chael clickbait. What's he saying? Thank you for the $1 corn-fed SOB. Chael's video worries you? Tom Aspinall's fighting Ciryl Gane, not John Jones. I knew this was going to end up happening. This is absolute. I hope he's clickbaiting, but we'll see. Dude, I swear to God, Gane might beat Aspinall and I'll fucking cry. I don't know why Gane gets this many opportunities. It pisses me off. Thank you for the $1 corner-fed SOB. Impression of Shannon Sharp caught with Pat Barry. Skill, help me, skill. She lied, she tried, got denied, Lakers in 5. Okay. Makhachev Gaethje, hopefully not. UFC shouldn't be regarding Gane with Tom after he robbed Volkov. Yeah, they shouldn't even, like, entertain the idea. I'm just worried that Gane might fucking beat him, though, so that's my fear. Because that would ruin so much, right? And then Gane's the fucking champ at heavyweight, and we just have to act like we care. Just knowing that he lost to Jones, you know? Tom will smoke Gane. I think so, and I hope so, but I'm worried. You know what I mean? I am terrified of it. UFC needs to go Gestapo mode and lay down the law. All right, there's other laws that they could have implemented there. Thank you for the 2. Yeah, I saw the video where Carlos Prates quit, yeah. Connor's tweeting. I saw he's tweeting at Chandler. Shut up. Tom by sub or ground and pound? Some ground and pound. Shut up, Joe, yeah? No, I don't know. Let's just have Bilal champ, but he just never fights anyone. And they just, for some reason, keep him with the belt. Death Sentence versus Izzy. I think Death Sentence would win. I think Death Sentence would win. Honestly, I think they would. Chael also said they've got a date for John versus Tom. No, dude. If they're actually doing that. But he said that he said that before, didn't he? If they're playing that game of no undisputed title, but the Jones fight is on the line for Tom if he wins against Gane, it's just trying to pressure Tom into losing so they can have John dip out without having to fight him. Thick. Ilia confirmed fight camp on his Twitter. I saw it. Hopefully it's for International Fight Week. McGregor calling Rogan a boondockhead was peak. Okay. Rogan a boondockhead. Thank you for the £2. I'm actually molding. Why is Gane even in the picture? I don't know why they want Gane in the picture. I don't understand. I just don't get it. But, you know, it's a big fight. So, there you go. You supporting Conor Ben or Eubank? Chael Sonnen has just posted a video titled Breaking News, Tom Aspinall's fighting Ciryl Gane. I hate it. But we haven't heard anything, and I honestly don't think an ESPN employee like Chael would be breaking news like that if it wasn't official. So we'll see. Ilia Topuria just said the camp has begun. Okay. Big Cake put a skimmer on the card reader. Okay. You like that condensed milk. You like it. I don't use any editing software. I thought Chael confirmed Jones versus Aspinall, not versus Gane. He's confirmed 2 completely different fights for Tom Aspinall in the past 2 days. I'm glad you laughed. The wheelchair grind begins. You'll be alright, brother. You'll recover. You'll get it. You'll get there. Who cares? There's Eubank versus Ben. Stop complaining. But that could be. I doubt it though. 281. What do you mean 281? Why would we? Oh yeah, that would be crazy if he won it on his original run and beat Blachowicz. That'd be insane. If Tom beats John, is he the heavyweight GOAT or does he need one more defense? No, dude. No, he wouldn't be the heavyweight GOAT if he beats John Jones just this one time. No. No, if he beats Gane and then John Jones, he's in the conversation immediately. But no, he would need to do more than just John Jones. Guru, I've dated 3 witches in a row. Do I need Bryce? You've dated 3 witches in a row. You might need Bryce Mitchell, yeah. And you might need to grow some tomato plants because that's what that distracts them. Tomato plants distract witches to have to destroy them instead of you. Been out a few days moving. What happened with Dricus? He got injured. He was never in the fight for the June International Fight Week card. He always wanted to fight maybe a little bit later because he had some injuries he needed to deal with. But, you know, he's just not... He's announced that he's not able to fight on International Fight Week. Nobody talking about how old Jones is and inactive Jones has been. Everyone's talking about that all the time, especially the inactivity part. I think that Jones trusts his ability to come back and be good after inactivity compared to Tom Aspinall. You know what I could also see? Tom fighting Gane and Jones wanting an immediate turnaround from Tom Aspinall to fight him. Next known prospect I should do an edit for. If it's the type of guy to get KO'd at the bar, a little BJ Penn style loss, yes, I could see it. I know Chael said Tom versus Gane International Fight Week interim belt. How would it be for the interim belt? There's no fucking way. I don't believe it for that very reason from Chael. I don't believe it at all. They wouldn't have him defend the belt again. Pope Francis was lame. He used to kiss African feet. I mean, he kisses old people's feet, right? That's kind of his thing, to show he's beneath them. Hey, guys, Smith is good people. Yeah, he's a good guy, but it's just funny to make fun of him curling up in a ball and letting himself lose. On paper, Smith could beat Home Intruder in a rematch. I've got a ray gun. Yeah, on paper, I have a ray gun. Tom has a fight. Do you think it's Jones? I don't know. I don't know if it's John Jones. It doesn't sound like it, so I'm thinking it might be a Ciryl Gane bout. And Ciryl Gane back into a title fight again, man. Some DIR decision making in the UFC right now. It's fucking pathetic. Luke Riley versus Ricardo Ramos announced for UFC 317. Is that true? I didn't see that, but that would be a good fight. He'd good times. No problem, John Marston. Is that the Left 4 Dead character? Thank you very much, brother. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for the 5. Theory. DDP meant to be fighting Hamzat, but he's injured. UFC scrambling for 317. Tell Chael to pump the rumor of Gane Aspinall to gauge fan reaction. Maybe. I just don't think ESPN would be happy with Chael leaking the news before them, the broadcasters of the UFC. So it's just, I don't like that Chael's the one breaking this news. You know what I mean? It just doesn't. It doesn't make sense. Not Left 4 Dead, Red Dead Redemption, sorry. Thank you for the 5, though, Dougie's Corner. Shout out, brother. Maybe they could do it, but I doubt it. I think Chael's just getting news, you know what I mean? Adding some info out there. Just a day ago, he was saying that Jones Aspinall's done, you know? So, impression of Dana stripping Jones of his belt while biting his lip. Take his belt off. Some shit. Go to bed, Brittiger. Okay. If you meet some girl you watched online and got into an intimate relationship with, would that mess with your head? I don't think it'd mess with my head, but it would feel more surreal, I guess. Thank you for the $5. If they were like a celebrity that you knew of beforehand. Pokemon ain't gonna let you hit, little bro. Yeah, I knew Chael would have something to say. Why did Shamil pull out? TKO'd by his heart again? I fucking hope not, dude. BMF is fucking dumb as fuck. I hate the BMF belt. Anshul Jabli versus Natan Levy. Who wins and how? Anshul Jabli. By putting his pits in his face. No, Jabli takes a knee in the first round and lets Levy win. You know how they are. Hate the idea of Tom versus Gane, I know. But we all saw it coming. It's rank. And I hope Tom fucking blitzes through him like a fucking lawnmower. Destroys him. Absolutely fucking destroys him. God damn it. Gosh darn it. Walker beats Jones, he won't get KO'd. All right. Gane will suddenly have sub-defense against Aspinall. I fucking hate it, dude. He threw the fight against Jones, and we all know it. Ugh. Learning a spinning back kick at 36 is wild. Dude, Joe Rogan called that shit on point. That was the first time Jones ever threw one. Absolute fact, dude. People forget, man. He's never thrown a spinning back kick before. I'm scared Tom's wasting his prime. The good thing about Tom Aspinall is he doesn't scream of someone who's going to be undisciplined. And he's making money, you know, with other things that he does. He's getting a following all throughout this time. So, I guess we'll wait and see. Da-da-da-da-dun, da-dun-dun-dun. And he's just going to be training this whole time as well. You know? As long as he's not doing, hello guys, let's see if I can fucking fucking squash up a fucking saucepan. Then he's losing his mind. You know what I mean? How old is Tom Aspinall? He's 32 years old, dude. He's still young. And he just turned 32 as well. So he's got time. Need another video slandering Joe Rogan commentary? Yeah, maybe we'll do another one. Have you seen Rogan reviewing WWE submissions? No, I've never seen that. Never! I've never seen it. Not once. 32 at heavyweight is a baby. It is. I mean, how old's Ciryl Gane? Ciryl Gane's got to be up there. Pereira's 37. Jones is 37. Ciryl Gane's got to be about 34 at this point. Gane's 35. Just recently turned. He's born a day after Aspinall. That's interesting. Will Tom do well against back of the head shots? Gane hasn't been KO'd. What happens to Cyryl's career after getting KO'd? Will Frenchie stick to acting? Will Tom do well against back of the head shots? True, Gane will bring them out on the occasion if they do fight. And Ngannou's 38, Volkov's 36. There's a load of old heavyweights right now. Frenchie stick to acting? Maybe. I just don't see Gane beating him. Dropped by Tuivasa. He is good and he's tricky, but Tom's going to find the chin. I think so, KTGB Fishing, yeah. It's no surprise that randomly they just need those people in the West in high numbers to counteract the other numbers of people that are getting brought in, to make a more volatile environment between the two of them, and also have a good surplus of people that really, really defend Israel with everything they've got. So I wouldn't be surprised. Elder Scrolls Oblivion remake is lit good. Good luck, fat. All right. I'm not going to play it, so it could be good. If you don't understand British humor, it must seem like you're drilling into motherfuckers. No, I am. It was a fucking dumb take, Zay. No, you're right, though. Yeah, he's a bit serious over nothing. He literally has no way to win. I don't think he would win, but, you know, it is what it is. He did lose to Volkov, yeah. If you were a UFC commentator, what two YouTubers would you choose to commentate with you? Bedtime MMA and Lucas Tracy, dude. The power trio on comms. Maybe MMA Chael is like the Dean Thomas type guy that we cut to now and then. Tell me you still have that hit on Batista. I just farted, by the way. I want him humiliated, that slimy. Maybe. We'll see how nasty it is from Marlon Vera if he does get a KO. Thank you for the $5, dude. Impression of Bryce Mitchell angry at you for not catching any fish for hours. Come on, brother. You got that damn reel in the pond and you ain't caught dead shit, brother. Come on now. Thank you for the 200. Is he training with Goggins for the Sean rematch? Yeah, it doesn't change anything. Thank you for the 2. Triple fatty commentary team. Let's tweet, right? Let's have a little look and see what Ilia is tweeting about. Ilia Topuria, yeah? The camp has begun. Ah, he could be on International Fight Week. Let's Oj. Come on. Come on. Let's go, dude. Dear God. Ilia, please save International Fight Week, dude. We're begging of you. Nice. Let's go, Ilia, dude. Dude, we're 8 weeks away from International Fight Week, and Ilia's saying, you know, Ilia's saying that he's in. Thank you very much for the 20 gifted memberships. I appreciate that, Roberto Bellagio. Robert Bell, thank you for the 20 gifted, dude. You spanked that meat to Dumont today? No, I've been good. I've had a good day today. Do you reckon you'll still be doing YouTube in 5 years? Yeah, in 5 years, I'll still be doing YouTube, yeah. If it's still going at this level, then I'll definitely continue on YouTube and, you know. I may at some point slow down the amount that I do, but I'll still be doing YouTube. I might do members streams forever, you know what I mean? Just to keep the members. I don't know. It's a tricky one. I'll definitely be doing something on YouTube or something. If the UFC hasn't crumbled by then. That's a very legitimate factor, of course. Ilia versus Islam. Gaethje versus Arman. Hooker versus Oliveira. Shut the fuck up. Done with you. Hooker Oliveira's the fight. Shut up. How convenient that Pimlet just don't get any of them. Fucking haters, dude. I'm sick of it. Thank you for the $5. Imagine all the hype around Hamzat just to culminate in him getting flatlined by Caio Baraujo. I saw him posting him submitting Baraujo in training, though. What a cunt. Let's just call it what it is. What an absolute cunt Hamzat Chimaev is. I like it, and I'm a fan. But what an absolute piece of shit of a martial artist he is, dude. He is a villain of the sport. Don't get it twisted, dude. I don't care if he cried once because a young girl walked up to him. I don't give a fuck. This guy's a cunt of a person, dude. Absolute fact. I can't wait for the day he gets fucking flatlined. But he probably won't because he's sick as fuck and he's an amazing fighter. Piggy the Oblivion remake is out. Amorui. Thank you for the 4 months of membership. Will Prates be the first to actually fuck up Gary? Even Shavkat beat him softly. I think he'll finish him. I do understand the take that Ian Gary could win, but I do think Prates is going to land on him. I do. Tom told Jones his head looks like a milk dud. Okay. Interesting angle for getting the fight.